for this time in his life. 19 and one of the most confident, kind human beings you'll ever meet, and known for backflips when he needs it, crazy rotations, as he will take on a good friend of his, O.Berry. Oscar.
Yeah, you can see there's a fair bit of jostling going on there, and then O.Berry behind him, just locked in a couple of small scores, so nothing consequential yet in this heat, and yeah, he doesn't get the make there.
But it's always a tussle to start the heat. Dane establishing opening position, but didn't get much out of it.
How consequential it is. You don't make this heat, you're off to Margaret River. So as we see Dane
setting up that first section, snapping it with the slide, a lot of open wall, carves it underneath the whitewater. There's the lip line, still S-ing through the double up. Had to kind of feel his way through a couple of points. So you can see there's a lot of chop and lump and bump with some onshore winds we've had all day today. So keeping Dane honest as he was waiting to go huge. You could tell halfway through this ride he'll still have enough in the tank to slam it shut.
Dane, of course, he's got nothing to lose.
As we look at this last one from D.Henry flick.
Oh, this thing was good. I mean, the first turn was epic. And then what I will say is this wave on the inside turned into a little bit of a dog's breakfast. But he read this so incredibly well. That wasn't easy.
O.Berry coming around the corner. Started his life in Yamba, then moved to the Gold Coast. And getting a little stuck there. He'll have to step off again, so a little bit of a sense of urgency.
There was so much jumble, but he managed to get the finish, and he's going to turn in a great score. Behind him, Oscar gets, you know, his first scoreable ride. But what's happening today, we've obviously got the onshore wind, and it's kind of creating these like long drawn-out walls. It's a lot better than, you know, your average day, and it's fun as we see Dane.
D.Henry, Rip Curl wildcard from the Gold Coast, starting to identify a big section to flare the tail out on that Sharp Eye surfboard. And now he'll wait for the double up. Looks like he's just creating more time for himself. Always in control here through that flat part. Trying to tidy this up. Gets there just in time for another whip on the oncoming section, and will step off. That'll be his second scoring ride to go with his 7.83. These little dinner get-togethers, and he was just so ready for it. You know, you could tell that in his headspace, he's well beyond his years.
He certainly is, and you know, for 19, he is. It's a meteoric rise.
Nice first section to work with, and now running towards the end. He can also make sections look really solid with individual majors, and you can kind of forget about the downtime that he had to go through there, Flick.
It kind of feels like to me,
Oscar's trying to avoid that same scenario. Long wait with priority, trying to break the combo here, managing the clock. Nice rails on that first turn. Little wrapping cut back under the whitewater. Smart fade there once again, hugging the pocket. Wall starting to show itself. Setting up this turn off the top. It didn't really give him a strong section to utilize, but he did stay on his feet.
He's going to battle it. I mean, this first turn here is the money turn right here. Sets it up beautifully, but after that, nothing too serious. Goes very flat there, Joe.
Yeah, tough one. We always say comparisons because that's what it's all about for judging. So you remember Dane's 7.83. That's going to be the best wave of the heat, and judges will decide how much separation needs to be between that and also the... O.Berry shakes hands. He'll prepare for Margaret River along with Liam O'Brien. And a 7.83 and a 5.83, and taking control from the get-go for the wild card, as he'll have the rest of the evening off.
Well, definitely, we've seen some amazing wildcard runs here at the Rip Curl Pro Bells Beach, Vaughan, in the history of this contest. One of the most famous is probably Mick Fanning as a 19-year-old. Is that a little tip of the cap to Mick Fanning on Dane Henry's board there, the White Lightning?
That's a great question. Ronnie wants to know, is the White Lightning on your board there a little tip of the cap to the great Mick Fanning?
Yeah, it is. I just said to the boys, I'll choose the back colour and just go with Lightning. So it's bringing on some good juju. All the boys are feeling great. So yeah, it's good to kick off.
Mate, really impressive heat. I think what was probably the the big standout in that one was just the attack mode. There was no doubt that you were going after every section that came your way. I just get the feeling, mate, that you're not just here for the experience. Like, you want to ring-a-ding-ding that thing.
Oh, of course. It's always the goal to win an event. Like, I don't come into comps and just for the experience. And I feel really comfy here, and I know that one day I'll be here. And it's been super inspiring to be in this like environment, and it's been really, it's been pushing me to take my mental to a new level, and I think it has. So I'm feeling really, really excited, and I'm really comfortable.
And how's the week been for you, mate? You know, it's a massive deal to come down here as a wild card, but you got to go to the WSL banquet where you were awarded your trophy in front of 18 other world champions, and then you've been on the media trail all week. Like, has it been hard to keep your focus on what you had to do in the heat as well?
Yeah, somewhat. It's all pretty new for me. I don't really get this much attention around Kiwis, but it's been really awesome. I've kind of, this week's really showed me what my job is in life and what I'm in for once I get here. And it's been really good. I've been loving every single minute of it, and I'm really just excited to keep it going.
Mate, you made mention of the fact that you were really hanging to have a crack at Griffin Colapinto. That's going to happen. Tell us how you're going to approach that one.
Oh, throw me in the deep end here, Vaughan. Yeah, I've been asked. A few crew asked me who I wanted in the comp, and I've been saying Griffin because I feel like he'll bring the best out of me. I think our attacks are pretty similar, and our way of surfing heats, and he's such a good all-around bloke as well. And I've always might as well aim high, and I've been thinking about it. If I beat Oz, then I'd be in Griffin's heat. So it's definitely been playing on my mind. But I'm really excited for that heat. Should be a really, really fun one.
How's your meditation game? Are you going to fight fire with fire, or are you going to get out there and just go full-blown froth mode?
I don't really tap into the meditation. I'm kind of more Queens of the Stone Age in the years before. But it's I'll see. I'm learning a lot over here, and I've seen a lot of crew tapping into that meditation. So that might be one of the cards for a little bit of experimentation.
Good on you, mate. Well, listen, it's 25 years since Mick Fanning took it all the way as a wild card, and we know that that's your plan as well. Congratulations on a first showing, and enjoy the rest of the week, brother.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.